Alright, man, y'all. Welcome in another episode, Podcast Perspectives, man. I'm in here with the big homie KJ, man, and he just blew my mind a few minutes ago before we started recording, man. We probably been on here for about an hour before we even started recording, cause
Just chopping
it's
it
some,
up, man.
yeah, it's some fire shit going on. But you know what I'm saying? What's been up, KJ though, man? How you been, man? For the people who ain't been hearing from you.
Oh man, overall just chilling and just trying to stay as genius as possible. Also being, a bit, competitive on the game and stuff. So that's all I've been working on, man. But the real information that we talk about, man, we got, what I'm saying, got a game coming soon. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But that's
Crazy.
doing really and just selling the fifth book. I recently was able to get it to the head coach at LSU, Ms. Kim. So
hmm
some good news from that song. But that's all I've been on.
What the feedback been on the book, man? What everybody been saying?
Um Overall I've been I got a 10 out of 10 recommendation from a chick that I know. You know what I'm saying? She was just saying how cool it was and I thought she ended up reading some in the book um about um about you know what I'm saying? I thought she just ended up reading some in the book that I think I ain't want her to see or something.
hmm
But come to find out, it was about a whole different situation. Like she read a part in it where I was just basically I forgot what chapter it was. I think it was the second chapter or something. She was explaining how she was just reiterating on how like I spoke on how I got tired of eating noodles every day. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm very vulnerable in the book. So I was just
hmm
explaining how I was tired of eating noodles every day. And then when I end up meeting, you know what I'm saying? She was just very amazed at that, and she ended up turning to one of my one of my coolest friends because she was just like, oh man, if there's anything you ever need, you know what I'm saying, just let me know. That's
From the
why,
book, from reading the book.
yeah, and that's why vulnerability is so important, man.
Yeah, I'm working on that. I'm so used to not being on social media for so long that it just feels so weird. Like even with this real estate shit, like a lot of people seeing like I probably ain't been on social media as much like this month in January because I've been busy as hell. But like I should have been recording a lot of the shit I was doing. I need to start. It's just so uncomfortable, like for me to just whip
To
out the
be,
phone and be like, "Oh yeah, this is like." It's just like it just feels so like I'm invading my privacy type shit.
yeah,
But
and
I have to work on that.
I don't think my audience too much know, but like I'm not really like no big fan of that either. Of just like if I have a midday, meaning like if it's good or bad, you know what I'm saying? I look at
hmm
everything. Like if I have like a day, I don't be on no stuff like, damn man, y'all guess what happened to me today? Blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? I only report it if it's somewhat good news, but if it's not somewhat good news, I know it's a lesson within it. So that's where my creative process will come in and I write
You
about
digging in my
it.
nose, mind your business.
But I ain't just finna get on no social. Yeah, man, y'all. Let me tell y'all what happened today. This some BS. I ain't with all that. I was just gonna vent to that notepad on my phone.
So there you go. If you want to hear what's going on with KJ, you got to get them books.
Gotta get the
You know what
book,
I'm
man.
saying? He just made a best friend who read his book. So unless y'all scared to be his friend, go ahead and get that book. He's
Yeah.
hoarding two of my goddamn books over
Oh,
there, my signed
boy,
books. I don't know how many I got,
you
but
bought all of them signing autograph for you too,
yeah,
man.
cause them bitches gonna be worth $1 million. I need that. So when I have it, I ain't gonna never resell. I ain't gonna never sell. I'm gonna keep that motherfucker, and I'm just gonna have the copy that ain't nobody got.
Yeah, man. And to let y'all know, the name of the book called Knowledgeable Mentality, Sustainably Live, KMSL. All my
Okay.
books, they're acronym wise, and all the other four books are on the back. You know,
hmm
much being Barnes and Noble soon, but just check it out, man. Appreciate that
Okay.
too.
How many pages it is?
Um, 62 pages
Okay.
per chapters, and in the book, I just explained how I overcame certain situations and came out so much prosperous towards it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Hey man, that shit like I always tell you, that shit cool as hell. Cause man, a lot of people be, you know what I'm saying, need to start reading books, and the fact that you make books and you write them like that's cool as hell. Like if ain't nobody ever tell you like that shit cool as hell.
And bro, I want to speak on this too, T. Like, what's so crazy to me, bro? And I want, hopefully, I want to let our audience know the importance of sometimes I got that written in the board game.
Mm-hmm.
It's, but sometimes I got a quote in that bit. I think it's by Daily Lama. The quote said, sometimes not getting what you want is a wonderful stroke of luck, right? And so let me basically explain that quote. Sometimes not getting what you want is a wonderful stroke of luck. I relate that quote so much to my situation of when I came out with my first book. I think I explained this story too, but like my first book, my plan was to get signed to Big Sean so he could teach me how to do the motivational videos that he do on his YouTube channel when he was dropping the album Dark Sky Paradise. That was my whole plan. And here go the plan. Like that's why Big Sean said God'll laugh at you when you make plans. I learned that later on in life. Like my basically like get my book to Big Sean mom. I mean not Big Sean mom. My plan was to get the book to Greg Monroe mom. Greg Monroe played for the Detroit Pistons at the time. After I get it to Greg Monroe was gonna end up giving the book to um Big Sean, because you know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
they knew each other. So after that didn't work, I'm like, man, I just gotta do more. I gotta do more. So after I end up releasing the first book, I'm like, that was the plan to get the book to Big Sean. And I'm so glad that it didn't happen because after I read my fifth book,
Mm-hmm.
my first book, I read that bit. I'm like, oh no, I could do way better than this. And after that, my plan changed. But now I'm way on the fifth book, got episodes with T, and I got like 96 episodes of podcasts on my other channel.
You got
It's like
96 episodes?
yeah, 96. It's
God
like it
damn. How
happened
long?
that way.
How long you been recording for on that podcast?
May 18th, 2000 May 18th, 2018, I think.
Damn, boy, you been doing that shit for 4 years.
Yeah, man, just going.
Talk about consistency.
That was my plan, OT, to get it to Big Sean so he could teach me how to do what I do now.
Mm-hmm.
If I would have got signed to Big Sean though, that's my dog. If I would have got signed to him, I would have felt so complacent in the sense of like, shit, I'd already done made it. I'd have met my favorite rapper, him and Wayne, my
Mm-hmm. You been complacent.
rapper, shit. I ain't gotta do nothing else. But
Mm-hmm.
that it didn't happen because I needed that hunger to continue to create.
Mm-hmm.
We got a damn board game on the way. This shit, I mean, it's crazy. Like it's some.
Man.
I'm gonna quote again. Sometimes not getting what you want is a wonderful stroke of luck. Hopefully, y'all can compare that story to so y'all can stop tripping and be like, man, whatever I want, my stuff don't never be happening for me, bro. Every time I get ready to do something, always some BS happen. Stop
Yeah.
talking like that's
That
basically
that
all.
and that's facts, bro. Like I be telling people, man, like you always try to no whatever reason why you didn't do something is an excuse. I don't give a fuck what it is. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, every time I do this, like they try to beat me up, or man, my mama, she ain't never do this for me, or I ain't never had somebody that like it's like that's an excuse. Like at the end of the day, they got people who went through way worse and they still ain't end up getting more than you. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you either gonna focus on the issue or the solution. Like that's it. Period. Like anything you say is an excuse. Like if you saying like, oh, this why this ain't happen. Oh, okay, talking about that excuse. Cause it don't matter what you could have got. Somebody could have grabbed you, threw you in a truck, did this and that to you. If you didn't die and you not paralyzed, like it's an excuse.
Yeah, even if man, listen, that's man,
It ain't
I, I
happen because of you.
I relate that so much to like, and I know I mentioned this before, but I learned this from Eric Thomas. Shout out ET. He said we have 86,400 seconds in a day. 86,400 seconds in a day, and what you do with those seconds will determine how your life will be. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we sleep probably like 7 to 8 hours. Not me, I sleep 6. But the average person might sleep like 9 hours. And then you have the other time to be free. With that other time on your free time, even though you still have other responsibilities, you could still be out here trying to create value for other people, bro. Like that's all that every creator want to do. All we want to do is just create value. If you're an
Hmm.
artist, damn, if you rap, if you paint pictures, if you do this, you trying to create something valuable enough to attract a consumer by you being a producer, and you know what I'm saying. So you could just just flourish, man, after what you created though. But that's basically how I feel about it, T man. Like you said, no excuses, man.
Yeah,
So this is just like a hoes. Everybody got one.
bruh, bruh. They say excuses don't make sense to nobody but the person telling them. You know
You
what I'm
tell me,
saying? Like
yeah,
that shit makes sense to you, huh? Like nah, that shit don't. To speak on that sleeping piece though, man, I probably don't get no damn sleep myself. I be up late and
T.
I go to sleep late and wake up early. Like it's go. I feel like I'm gonna miss something.
I relate that another thing too, bro, to like I hear a lot of rappers say late night, early mornings. I live like that. Late night, early mornings, like that's really what it be. Like I go to sleep at like 5 o'clock in the morning. Unfortunately, wake up at 9. I take a nap throughout the day, but with a humble my mindset on taking a nap, I relate to people that's already great at what they do. So I learned from Drake. You know, Drake said I don't take naps. Me and the money are way too attached to go and do that. You know what I'm saying? So he's saying he don't take naps. Like even if he do, but he's saying like you don't take naps. Like and every time I feel like I'm taking a nap or something, I'm just let me just go lay down. Like that ain't my vibe. Like I always gotta be something. Man,
Nah, you good.
I
Yeah, that,
always let me tell you,
nah,
I
you
always
good.
read something, man, and that's just what it gotta be. Cause like not saying that I'm in a competition with nobody. I just want to make sure that my time here on earth, I'm doing what the hell I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, niggas, man. Look, it's late night, early mornings for me, man. Cause shit, 5, 10 years from now, I'm trying to be sitting pretty somewhere. I ain't worried about nothing. You hear me? Nothing. But I
huh?
mean, but to go back a little bit, I'm doing alright, y'all. You know, KJ ain't asked how I'm doing, but
Oh, T,
I'm good. I mean, I'm good though. You know, I'm good. What you about to say though?
now I was gonna say like a Wayne quote that I learned. That boy Wayne said he said when you're young you're obligated to work. So when you get to an age that you feel like you're not young anymore, that's
Mhm.
what you're for.
Mhm.
So why me and T we young. T you 25, huh?
26. I just made 26 in November. I be forgetting
Yeah,
how old I be. I don't
but
be
like
focused on that.
that's what it is. Like when you Wayne said when you're young you're obligated to work. So when you and when you get to the point where you feel like you're not young anymore, that's what you work for. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So it all makes sense. Like we gotta cherish this stuff while we is young. You know what I'm saying? And like to people that got kids, man, that's so interesting. How like that's why I want to be around. Shout out my nephew Lawyer. That's why I want to be around my nephew so much because I know I can mold him into this genius kid so he can start off the path correctly and quick. You know what I'm saying? So
You gotta leave them footprints for him, man, because it's like you ain't got no footprints to follow. So it's
yeah,
like you gotta create something so when he coming up, he can be like, oh, that's what KJ did. He did this and that. Alright, so now I see.
possible. That's all I needed to know, T, that it was possible. Like
Mhm.
when I was like when Drake said something, he like 25 sitting on 25 mil. I ain't know how in the hell I was when I would get 25, how I was gonna make $25 million. It ain't making it to me yet, but I know I'm gonna get 25
Man,
mil.
KJ got 25 mil over there, y'all. Don't let KJ lie to y'all. He just
T,
don't want y'all to know, but it's all good.
yeah, content. That's all we gonna say. Valuable, you know what I'm saying? Very valuable content that people
Hell
go
yeah.
they to and it'll change their mind about a lot of stuff, man.
Yeah, I mean, to touch on that piece about like, you know what I'm saying, like time and stuff, I'm probably going a different direction with it, but like I had I don't know if I read this or watched this, but it was a story about this guy. He was saying like his pops had got diagnosed with cancer, and it was like he gonna die in like a month or 45 days or something, right? And so he was like, what they would do is every time they'll greet each other, like whenever they saw each other, they would like really have that conversation, like, hey, how you doing? I'm happy to see you. Really greet each other, and then spend their time together. And then when they departed and left each other, they'll leave each other and have a conversation as if so like you wasn't gonna be here tomorrow. So it'd be like, all right, KJ, I'm gonna see you, man. I love you, man. I enjoy being with you, man. It was peaceful. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they'll really have a full vibe, a full good vibe. So if you do die, I know I told you everything that day type, and they live like that day in and
T,
day out.
a form of living each day as if it was your last.
Hmm.
Sometimes when I'm not grateful throughout the day or something, and I hear that information, like I hear that quote or something, live each day as if it was your last, it'll just get me into like, oh snap, I still got a lot of stuff to achieve today. Like even
Hmm.
though born, no, don't look at it like that. You gotta bust your ass on your craft every single day. I learned that from Future. He said you gotta work on your craft every day because you don't know what day you're gonna end up being successful. So I refuse. I refuse to go to sleep and then end up missing my damn opportunity tonight.
Man, this what they say. They say tomorrow is an excuse for the lazy people. I ain't waiting for tomorrow. I'm trying to get it today.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
today,
saying? Tomorrow ain't promised. Like shit, I'm gonna make it happen today. So
right? I don't care what you done did in this lifetime, bro. Every day we wake up, that's another chance and another opportunity for you to get it together. He waking you up for ain't just I'm up now. You ain't doing it the man shaking you, waking you up for a reason. God,
bro, yeah, shit, everybody got the same 24 hours, man. How you gonna use it? Yeah, that's the only difference in you and anybody else. Me and KJ ain't better than nobody, but we
nah.
also damn sure ain't no worse either. You know what I'm saying? We all just the same people. We just spend our time differently. Like everybody spend their time different. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
And
you
this
know.
another. I won't say this because you spoke about time, T. I learned this from Les Brown, and this why I won't get back on it. And this is another thing too, y'all. If y'all like, this is why like health is so important as well. Like I learned from Les Brown. He said sometimes people get old before their time because they don't take time to take care of themselves. Start
Uh,
taking care of yourself, man. Like start working out. Don't like I'm 25 right now, bro. I ain't trying to be walking around here with no bill belly, bro. No, bro. I'm trying to be fit, bro. I ain't man. Listen, I ain't even trying to rock like that. Like it's just like I relate this so well to like the four pillars of life. And T, I don't think we ever spoke on this, but the four pillars of life, I learned this from Ty Lopez. He said, health, wealth, love, and happiness, right? So boom, that's the four pillars of life. So you need the health. You can have $100 million, and the only thing you know, what I'm saying, if you ain't healthy, you can't do nothing with it, but give it to charity, which is good as well. But your wealth, you know, what I'm saying, you need your wealth, T.
it's
You
a
need
tool.
that upcoming generation, and you know, what I'm saying, like wealth of abundance, and letting people know that you financially straight.
Hmm.
Health, love is being around your family members and your loved ones, and you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, they help you
Also,
elevate too.
bring that calm peace of mind.
Hmm.
And the fourth one automatically will be there if you knock out those first three, because that's the only way to find happy. T is through progress, health, wealth, love, happiness. That will already come. It you this bro. This stuff is simple, bro. All you got to do is just take. Charlie Munger called it assiduity.
Hmm.
Sit down in the chair and learn what you got to learn, man. It's called assiduity. Look it
Man,
up, man.
I think me and you had that conversation like a couple months ago about like life is so simple. It just ain't easy. You know what I'm saying? Like it literally is simple what you got to do. It just ain't easy to do it. You know what I'm
And
saying?
what T was talking to me a lot about too. I'm gonna bring y'all to this interesting story. Like T be on me in the sense of like trying to help me stay disciplined. Okay, you like, bro, you got to create creativeness. You're like, bro, you just gotta stay disciplined. You gotta have your timing together. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta stay disciplined with what you do. I'm consistent, but okay, you gotta be disciplined, meaning like firm, doing what you gotta do every single day. So this how God ended up blessing me in a form of staying disciplined, right? This week after I end up creating a board game, I just felt like so like chill, like laid back. You know what I'm saying? Like feeling like it felt
Like
like
you
I
did
just
it already.
it felt like I just dropped another book or something. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just feeling like so chill and laid back, like shit. What's even though it ain't out, that's just the feeling that I had because I know it's done. I just gotta we just gotta get the legal stuff finished. But
Hmm.
by me feeling that lazy and meaning like I was sometimes dozing off in the
It's
middle of the
called
day.
complacency. You get complacent. You get
I was
comfortable.
places. But what God decided to do was add a little bit more discipline to my life, the dog sleep right now. But let me show. Come on, little
Damn,
Zeke.
she been asleep that whole time.
God ended up blessing me with little Zeke for a little. Zeke, you sleep.
He like, man, put me down, man. Damn.
Yeah,
He's,
this guy ended up blessing me with little Zeke for a little while. His parents are in one of them in the NBA, and and his girlfriend, she's becoming a coach for this college team.
oh, the
But
dog
like,
got a girlfriend.
nah, the dog parents.
Oh,
Yeah. But
no,
hopefully,
just fucking with you.
hopefully y'all, man, Trey and Maddie, hopefully y'all end up letting me keep Zeke. But like, God brought Zeke back into my life to help me become more disciplined because like, this is a puppy, and you gotta be conscious. You gotta keep your eye
You
on.
gotta wake up in the morning. You gonna.
You biting your ear. Get up, like you know what I'm saying. And then y'all know that my dog recently passed, Paris. You know what I'm saying. I've been having my dog since I was like in seventh grade. I think since I was in seventh grade, but my dog was old. She was a Shih Tzu. So my dog been a parent before Katrina. You know what I'm saying? Katrina happened in 2005, but my
Mm-hmm.
been a mom before Katrina. So I ended up recently losing her on Halloween, and a few months later, guy ended up blessing me with a Zeke. So now I'm back this like you know what I'm saying, like T was saying. So that's all it is, man. Just staying.
Hey man, all I know we about to listen. We got some shit in the works, man. You know what I'm saying? We got a bunch of shit. We both busy in our bag right now. You know what I'm saying? We just trying to be focused and stay attentive to the things in front of us and just attack it. Like you eat what you kill, and if you ain't killing nothing, you ain't eating nothing. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So we hunting right now. We in that jungle. So that's kind of
See,
that's kind.
I just know I just know that, bro. Like it's so much like greatness is on the way because we very intentional with it. You know what I'm saying? And this is another thing I want to teach y'all too. Like get all like the yes men out of y'all life. Like anybody that vouch for any little clown stuff y'all do, like get them out of y'all life. They go for males and females. Like get
Mm-hmm.
yes men away from you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have little partners that let you know when you're wrong, that let you know when your song trash, let you know when your book trash, let you know when
Mm-hmm.
you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Because they the ones that's being honest with you, and by them critiquing
Okay, I'm gonna tell them.
even if they don't have enough room to critique themselves, they still fuck with you enough to be able to critique yours. Just take
Mm-hmm.
it, understand and be like, yeah, well, you know what I'm saying? I did get my confidence from you constantly saying like, even though I got my confidence from consistently just working on my craft, I did get my confidence from you saying like, ooh, bro, that shit fire. You know what I'm saying? That shit fire. Like it all comes with it. So I don't even if my book trash, I want somebody to tell me like, bro,
Please,
this bro just
you can't
you know,
grow. You ain't gonna grow like that. Somebody tell you
yeah,
that shit fire, that shit garbage as hell. You gonna think that I gotta keep making shit like this. You know what I'm saying? You shooting bricks and like, oh yeah, boy, you looking nice out there. You gonna think
nah.
I just shoot bricks all day then. That's what I might be doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
However long it take to work on that initial craft that you not so good at, shit, do what you gotta do, man, and just become better. You know what I'm saying? And also, me and T are very conscious of this. Slow progress is better than no progress.
Mm-hmm.
Every day. Like, don't if you trash at something, don't go a day without working on it, bro. Just work on it every single day, and you know what I'm saying. Eventually, progress will come. You know what I'm saying, and you'll end up being better at what you do.
Yep.
But you can't, yes, man.
I mean,
Like,
a good analogy for that though, I like to use is like sports, like more of a drawing, but a good analogy for that is like with sports players, what they do is I done lost my goddamn train of thought. What the hell we were talking about?
um, damn.
What it
Yeah,
was? We talk the fucking I don't know. I done lost. I'm over here fucking all out my damn head. But anyway, huh?
but we was talking about the analogy. You was saying you had an analogy for yes men, meaning like people that critique your craft and stuff and
Mm-hmm.
get you around you.
I don't know. I fucking lost it, y'all. Anyway, though, all I know is you don't need no yes men around you. Shit. That's all I gotta say. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna grow like that. Like
Um,
because you have nothing to build off of. If somebody keep telling you that, everything going good, you alright. Like, nah, you need somebody who gonna tell you like that ain't good. Work on that. And not no haters. You know what I'm saying? People who gonna be around you. And that's something I had to do, like not on the yes man level, but I got rid of a lot of people out of my life. I don't say I got rid of people, but I just distant myself. Like I don't even be talking to my pops a lot, my grandmother, like old friends, cause it's like I'm so focused on like instead of reaching the next level, instead of growing, instead of like, you know what I'm saying? They know what it is, but it's like I'm just focused. Like I'm just like
it's
it takes such a big level of focus, like when you keep like making moves to where it's like you gotta eat, sleep, and breathe it like every single day.
every day. And it's, what T was saying, y'all, he basically saying like a form of solitude mode. Like, I'm pretty
Mm,
sure friends in your family really love you, they not gonna trip when you go into solitude mode. Solitude mode is basically like you going by yourself and you just focusing on what God wants you to do, or what you know what I'm saying, what you feel as if it's best for yourself to do. Like if family members take that personal, I don't really like to judge nobody, but that people that's like a form of selfishness. Like they want you all to them. Like I gotta make sure I'm straight so I can make sure we straight. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
So anybody, if y'all ever got to go into y'all solitude mode, man, just go do what y'all got to do. I can honestly and personally say that by me going into solitude mode, it's helped me come up with a lot of genius ideas, books, inventions. You know what I'm saying? Just from being alone and just hearing what God wants me to do.
I mean, shit, and that. I mean, that's kind of where I've been at with it, man. It's just trying to stay focused, bro. That shit, that shit crazy, cause it's just like I just literally been eat, sleep, and breathing this shit. Like it's crazy. Like man, like literally like everything in my phone, every connection I have, every conversation I have is all dealing with everything I'm doing. Like nothing is offbeat. Nothing is. You know what I'm saying? It's like I think what I wanted to say about the sports analogy is like it's so much focus. Like with sports players, like LeBron, whatever. Whether it's a playoff game, whether it's you a high school trying to get to college level and trying to get to the NBA, it's like you gotta eat, sleep, and breathe like every day. Like you know what I'm saying? It's like I gotta work on my craft all the time. I'm always looking up stuff in the areas that I'm working in, whatever I'm doing, so I could just be
Stay
the best at it. So you could never catch me off guard with it and be like, "Oh, I got this," and I'm just like, "Damn, pop quiz! I'm not ready for that. Like, I'm not trying to have no pop. I'm not trying to be scared of a pop quiz. I'm trying to be ready for whatever you throwing. Like,
right.
even even with boxing, if you doing that, like I'm every day I'm jogging, you know what I'm saying, I'm forgetting my flow, right? Oh, I know what I want to talk about was pace. When you was talking about like, you know what I'm saying, like working on stuff, like we gotta find pace, man. Like pace is huge. Like when you working on stuff every day, like you can't go too slow or too fast. It's like when you working on something and you learning it, it's so new, it's so fresh, it's so uncomfortable. But once you once you understand it, everything becomes slow. Like you already know what's coming before
Well,
it comes. It's like at the end of the Matrix. It's like he was trying to figure it out the whole time, and then once it clicked, everything's just moving. It feel like it's moving, even though it's moving real time. It feels slow motion. Like I knew you was about to do that. I knew you was gonna say that.
and it's just that same thing could go for athletes, right? Some of the
Mm-hmm.
best athletes, the reason that they're so good at what they do is because the game is slowed down to their pace.
Mm-hmm.
Even with me, with playing quick match on playing 2K or something, like I it might seem like a whole bunch of rambling, running around. A player, you got five different players playing against another five different players. Like you
Mm-hmm.
know, playing on a game that the average person when they miss on a wide open on the game or something, they'd be like, man, bro, 2K tripping. No, it's because you set your feet correctly, you ain't pressed the button correctly. You know what I'm saying? I only know that because the game is slowed down to my pace mentally. You
Mm-hmm.
know, by repetition of constantly just trying to learn it. You know what I'm saying? So that's very very true about that about finding your own pace with things. And once you do, everything will become so much slowed down. Like
And that shit, bro. I mean, that's really what it is. I mean, other than that, man, you got any announcement, anything you want to tell the people, man? Anything?
Think we should just show them the cover of the game, T?
I mean, you could, you know.
Uh,
I would. We ain't gotta break down too much, but you could show them that cover.
all
You know what
right,
I'm
man.
saying? This
Here's the cover of the board game, y'all. I know y'all probably be like, man, bro, bring closer to the camera. Y'all will see about that on the next episode. You know what I'm saying? We'll tune y'all in on it, but it's actually genius, man. And
man.
all I'm
Yeah.
gonna say before y'all create, just be like, God, man, can you please help me increase my imagination and my ideas? Now, when you do that, when you say, God, can you, this how I came up with a board game, 5 books, 96 episodes of podcast, opportunity to chop it up with T. You know what I'm saying? It all being in the damn magazine, it all came from before I started creating. So I'm asking like, God, can you please increase my imagination and my ideas? Now, when you do that, be sure to write down immediately what hit your brain. Write it down. You know what I'm saying? So you can go capitalize on it. Whether it be nonsense, still write it down. You know what I'm saying? You never know what you could turn that nonsense into, man. And that's just my my ending of it. You know what I'm saying?
So what you could do, man, is just close us out, man. Any words of wisdom you could leave people with, any advice, anything you learned that you could break down to them, just close us
Uh,
out with that, man.
Probably like after every episode, I probably just give them one of these quotes, right? Boom, this one right here. I'm not pretty sure if y'all can see it, but like they got this Jay Z quote floating around right on the internet where he just explaining to his audience, right? Like it's saying how you only gotta be right one time. You know what I'm saying? That's all you gotta do is just be right one time. In another form of like, all you gotta do is get one hit. You know what I'm saying? One hit record. Gotta find out how to do it again. So shout out to T too, cause like even though I know he a fan of my craft and stuff, like this my little partner, you know what I'm saying? He fuck with my craft, but he like, hey, listen, I know the books like that, I know the podcast like that, but that damn board game, bro, that's it. That's your one to bring everybody back flourish to it. You know what I'm saying? To make the books and stuff flourish. But let me tell y'all that. Don't stop at that one. Cause we learn right here from the greatest. You know what I'm saying? From my personal opinion, in my top 5 favorite rappers. Shout out Drake. Drake got a quote right here. And when the song he said, how you get hype off one hit, do that shit again. So we go Jay-Z quote. He said, you only gotta be right one time. And Drake wasn't talking about Jay-Z when so don't try to mix that, but said, you only gotta be right one time. So after I'm right that one time, I gotta think about how you get hype off one hit. Do that shit again. I'm gonna do it again. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just a revolving process. That's how you constantly have hit books. That's how you constantly have hit records. You know what I'm saying? You only gotta be right once. But once you be right one time, think about how you get hype off one hit. Do that shit again.
And and that's it, man. Shit, y'all. I mean, appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you made it this far, man, we fucks with you. Make sure you comment, you like, you
Subscribe.
subscribe. You should share this with somebody, man, who you feel like could learn from this. Love to check this out, man. Put this on your socials. Put this in your stories. Post it. Text it to somebody. DM it to somebody. And that's really all it is to it, y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning
And
in with us, man.
you
Go
can go
ahead.
get you go get the fifth book KMSL. You can go get it off Amazon. Just type in those 4 letters. Type in KMSL. It'll pop up on Amazon. And T will put our Instagram. You know what I'm saying? So you can find it on my page or his page. You know what I'm saying? The book, it's the fifth book. It got 62 pages. If you're curious about the other books, you can search those up on Amazon as well. You know what I'm saying? It'll be in Barnes and Noble soon. It's only $10. So we just appreciate y'all so much for rocking with us for this long, man. But just stay tuned. We got so much great shit in stores, man. Just stay tuned.
That's it, man. Appreciate y'all, man. We out. Hey, man, that was a good one. Hey, one cool thing I do want to do, man. Let me cut this damn recording shit off over here too.